Hi, everybody. Chris Stokes from Custom Fitness Personal Training Studio. And, sometimes it's just hard to figure out what to do when you're getting started. How do you even go about it when it's been so long or maybe even never since you've really taken your health into your own hands and started moving forward towards your goals? So there's really 4 steps that we have to look at whenever we're looking at getting started. But before we can even look at that, we have to decide what on earth are we wanting to do, right? Do we have goals? What are they? How do we figure that out? Well, if we sit down and think about it, there's the SMART goal system where we want to make sure that you hit certain aspects of goals, that they're not only things that are attainable, but that we have a deadline for them, and that they're actually things that matter to us. So we've done other posts on the SMART goal systems before, so you can definitely check those out. But that's one of our first steps, is figuring out what our goals are. And a lot of times people come in and they'll say, I don't really know. I just know that this is what everybody does and this is what I feel like I need to do, but I don't know what to do. So we kind of start with that decision. That decision is starting to create those goals and figure out what it is they want and why they want it, because that's just as important as the what, is why you actually want that. If you're trying to change your body, change your health for someone else's good, I can tell you from experience that's rarely going to work out for you in the end. A lot of times people come in and say, well, I'm here because my doctor sent me. They think I need to lose some weight. They think I need to work out. They think. But it's never I. And whenever I is not a part of the team that's making this decision, then you as an individual won't succeed. So we want to create that success. So that means that you have to be a part of the decision that you're making. You have to be a part of the goal setting. You have to be a part of the action plan, or else it's not going to make any sense for you. So the 4 steps that we need in order to get started in any program are making a decision that we need to, right? And then the decision on the goals, obviously. The number 2 is we've got to make a plan. We've got to figure out what on earth we're going to do. Now, there's lots of plans out there, right? And if information were all that it took for people to be healthy, happy, and, in the right weight range, everybody would be that, right? Because we have an overload of information. We are one of the most highly educated, highly informationized countries in the world, and yet we have one of the highest obesity rates. So, information isn't what it takes. We've got to have a plan. We've got to find the right plan for us. Now, maybe that is, maybe you're looking at diet. Maybe you're looking at exercise. But I'll tell you that the most successful people who are changing their health from the inside out and are changing the way that their body looks are using a comprehensive program of exercise, nutrition, and lifestyle modification. And that's exactly what we do here. We help people with exercise, nutrition, lifestyle modification. Now, I'm not talking about supplementation where you're, taking 50 pill packs a day and you're drinking all these shakes and things like that. I know they call that nutrition, and they can, because supplements have vitamins and minerals in them, which is part of nutrition, obviously. But what we teach here is actual foods, eating foods, how to do that, how to use supplements to fill in gaps, but not to be your diet. So making that plan is also part of that too. What is it that you feel comfortable with? Are you comfortable taking millions of supplements a day? Are you comfortable going to the grocery store and picking out foods and learning new recipes to cook? Are you comfortable eating with your family, or are you comfortable eating apart from your family and fixing 2 meals? So there's a lot to kind of consider here, and you've got to find the right plan for you. I know what works for me and my family. I know what works for our clients, because obviously we draw a certain group of clients in to meet with us, and those are the ones who believe in the things that we teach. But you've got to find what's right for you. So finding that plan, finding that plan of attack, but making sure that you've got all 3 of those components, because if it's just diet, you're going to be missing out on a huge component of muscle building, muscle tone, which is going to help to shape the body that you're losing weight from. And if you're only losing weight rather than building your health, you're going to lose your health along the way. So there's a lot of different factors there. The lifestyle one, talk about that a little more here in a minute. So then after we make a plan, we have to commit to doing that plan, right? We got to schedule it in our planner. Then we got to make sure that we schedule our work or our friends around that. We've got to make sure that we're going to fit it into our day. So I always ask people, how often do you want to come in to work out, or how often are you going to get your workouts in, versus how often are you realistically going to get your workouts in? It's a whole different answer, right? So if we're going to be realistic about it, we're going to sit down and think, man, maybe that 5 days a week is just too much. Maybe I can't get that in realistically right now. Maybe I can get in 3 to 4, and I'll work to build in that 5th one. But at the moment in time where you're at, that's where you want to look at that realistic moment and figure out, this is what I can do, this is what I'm willing to do, and this is what's going to happen. So you've made a decision to do it. You've figured out what your goals are. You've made a plan on what works best for you. You've made a commitment and scheduled in your planner. The only thing left to do is take action, right? So I sent out an email this morning about Magic Monday. I'll send out, I'll do a post on that another day. But, Magic Monday is that day where, like, all of last week you sit there and you're like, man, Monday I'm going to start. Monday is going to be a whole new week. I'm going to have a whole new me. I'm going to do all these things. It's going to be so great. How many people had a Magic Monday moment last week? Like, planned this whole thing out that Monday morning they were going to get up bright and early, get this whole day started, and everything was going to go great. And how many of those people haven't done anything yet today? High likelihood that there are a lot of them that have not done anything yet today, even though this Magic Monday idea kind of came into mind last week, right? So the thing is that when we're always reaching to be perfect, when we're saying, well, I won't start until I know that this is out of the way and this is ready and this is done, we're reaching for perfect here. And humans really like the idea of perfect, but we're very rarely good at actually doing perfect. And so instead, if you can start to shift your mindset into being better, into committing to better, 1% better every day, instead of being perfect, quit putting off till tomorrow what you can do today and get something in, then you know what? You've gotten started at that point. You have gotten started towards reaching your goals, and you'll be able to be much more successful at reaching your goals because you started. So great ideas are wonderful, but they really don't mean a darn thing until you take action on them. So if you have this great idea that you're going to get in shape, you're going to feel great, you're going to lose this weight, or you're going to get healthy and get off these medications, or whatever it may be, you can't do that until you take action. So quit waiting for Monday or whatever day you've chosen. Quit looking for that perfect opportunity, because there will always be something happening that makes you say, now's not the right time. But instead, think about, it's already late in the evening today, so maybe think about, what can I do tonight to plan for tomorrow's success and be 1% better. So if you can be a little bit better tomorrow than what you were today, just imagine tomorrow, maybe the next day you could be 1% better than tomorrow, right? So each time getting just a little better, building on yourself. So whatever you do, get started. That's the most important thing. If you want some help with that, if you need some guidance on it, if you need someone to coach you along, give you some accountability to getting it done, or give you a plan of action, or both, that's what we're here for. Feel free to give us a call, 806-322-3188. We'd love to sit down with you and just see if we're the right fit, show you what we have to offer. A lot of people say, but I already have a gym membership. I don't need another gym. Well, that's great, because we're not a gym. We're actually a studio. We are a personal training studio. So our personal trainers act the same in our studio as a personal trainer, say, in a big box gym. So in other words, you come to us, we create a program for you, we make sure that you're held accountable to getting that program done, and then you can do that program outside of here. So we've got clients that meet with us anywhere from 1 to 4 times a week, and if they're meeting with us once or twice a week, they're still going other places or working out at home to do their workouts. So you can easily get that in other places, and you don't have to miss out on being at the gym with your family or whatever it may be, because outside of the fact that we do offer many different options for different people, in a minimalist effect, that's really what we can do for you. We can create that plan of action, we can help to hold you accountable, and you can do that workout and that lifestyle change wherever you're at. And we do that in studio and virtual. So if that intrigues you, if you've got questions, if you'd like to know more about what we do or who we are, feel free to give us a call. Hope you have a great day.